Hey YouTube, this is Mad River Knife, and today we have for you a multi-tool made by Leatherman. It's called the Fuse. This is a very nice multi-tool just for the guy or gal that just needs to have a few things on them. They don't want to have clutter, they don't want to, in a diaper bag, have, certain different things, or a purse, and have a whole bunch of different things. You can have all your needs and capabilities wrapped up into this little tool here, and that is really nice to have everything in one place. It kind of keeps you organized. This is a very simple multi-tool, and like some others that we reviewed and are going to review, this is basically the bare bones, everything I think that you would need to accomplish your tasks throughout the day if it would arise that you would need such a tool. And basically all you have here is a small flathead, a larger flathead screwdriver, but you could also use this one. It's thick enough and wide enough that you could do a little bit of light prying with it instead of having to use your knife. You could use this flathead screwdriver to get in there and get it pried up so you get the needle noses in there to get the rest of it out, because this is definitely going to be your main tool, the needle nose on the multi-tool. You're probably going to use this and another one that we'll get to here in a second, probably the most. You're going to use the blade quite a bit, and it's a really nice blade. It's kind of like a saber grind. It's not quite a full flat, but it almost is. So that makes it a saber grind. That's going to make it razor sharp. And the steel this is made out of, I don't remember off the top of my head, but from the experience I have with my own, it holds an edge pretty well. And if you don't use this as like your main blade, you always have a backup sharp one, or a backup, or whatever the case may be. You always have a sharp blade on you if you don't use this all the time, and that's another nice capability. It's always great to have options. Then over here you got a kind of like a medium-sized, a large-sized Phillips head screwdriver. That's really nice, taking apart kid toys and stuff on the go, and replacing batteries and things, or just lending it to someone if they need it, if they're around you, and that type of situation. And then the other thing that I say you're probably going to use the most is the scissors. Scissors come in handy so much. You just get a lot better precise cut than you would with the blade here, or any other blade. The scissors, you can control it and make your little cuts and things, and it'd be real nice to open like those plastic packages. That's what I use mine for like toys, and just a lot of stuff comes in those plastic packages. The knife, the knife does alright, but the scissors, I think it's a little better to open a package like that, or to cut gauze or whatever you may need to cut scissors with. I would prefer to cut stuff like that with the scissors rather than a knife, because you have more control and it's a little safer. And then last we have the bottle opener or can opener, whichever you would want to use it for. It works for both. It's kind of nice just to have that option, and you can kind of use this since you probably don't have a lot of bottles and you're not a bum scavenging the streets. You're not going to need it. You'll have a can opener if you need it. So this is kind of something you can improvise to use it with other tasks that one of these tools isn't quite fit for. You don't want to ruin these tools. That's kind of like your oddball that you can kind of abuse a little bit, because it's pretty stout for what it is. It's a pretty thick can opener, bottle opener. You can get some stuff done with that, and that's real nice. And then the way these close here, I'll show you. Let me fold this stuff all up. There's just this lock right here. It's real nice and simple. You just hit it and it folds down, and the whole thing folds up like this, and it goes into a little sheath, or go in your belt or toss in a bag. And also in here, right here, that's for a lanyard. So that's a really neat feature there. You can just drop it in your pocket and put a lanyard on it. And then you have measurements here. Use as a ruler or whatever, in inches and centimeters. So that's real nice to have more capabilities. And then one of the last things I'd like to show you, right here on the needle nose pliers, it has wire cutters, and they work really well. It's kind of like a staple to all Leatherman tools, is to have the wire cutters there. And if you notice the serrations and the texturing inside the pliers. You really get a good grip on things. And that is pretty much my review of the Leatherman Fuse. So if you guys were looking at a multi-tool and don't want to spend a lot of money on one, and just need smaller capabilities, you don't really want to be cutting down trees with a saw and stuff, I'd say look at the Fuse, because you got high quality. It's a Leatherman. They're well renowned for their quality and reliability. If you want to check this out, it'll be in the link below in the description box. That'll take you right to madriverknife.com. You can reach us there with any questions you may have as well. Please stay tuned and have a great day.